Hey guys, so just wanted to show you how quick and how easy it is to invite a new member to Keystone. So you simply create a new member, enter their name, okay, all right, and you're going to send this member. And you can select which profile you want them to do. Obviously, there's a macro based, and of course, you can have a look there to see what that means. Of course, you've got different cycling that you can do, different calorie breakdowns, Harris Benedict, all the different measurement opportunities. You've got meal plans, you've got recipes, and of course, this is what it looks like for you guys when you're viewing it, what they've eaten, what their micros and macros were for the day or for the week or for the period. And this is what it will look like for your clients. And you can see here the visibility around their macros, their meals, of course, what they can search, and all the standard barcode, etc. searches. So then, of course, you've got portion control as well for those of you who want to have a more simplified nutrition tracking option. So you can come here. You can see all the different versions that you can have as fixed, or you can create custom. So obviously your portions for protein, fats, carbs, and vegetables. And that's how your tracking looks. It also allows your members to upload photos of their meals so that you can compare what they're tracking in terms of their measurements versus what is on their plate and managing them that way. And that will give you visibility there. And of course, that comes from an allowed food list that you have created, and you can add your own items to that list as well. That won't affect the Keystone records. It will only affect your records and your library. This is what it looks like for your members, more importantly, so they can track their targets in terms of how much they should be eating of each style of macronutrient. And then you guys can, of course, see their foods. This is the ways that they can build it. They can build a plate, or they can simply add foods in the more traditional way, up to you guys. But that is, of course, as simple as the nutrition. I'm going to go with macro-based today. Go to our members. You can see our testing here. And then we're going to go to plan. I can add the nutrition profile. I can give that a name. I can go here and select Catch McArdle, Cunningham, Harris Benedict, or Naive, depending on what you guys have access to, whether you're in the gym or online. So we'll go with Catch McArdle for now. We'll go body weight is 98 kilos, body fat is 35, for example. Activity, this is all outlined for you guys here for those of you who are not sure, but you can select which one best suits your client. And then, of course, you can put them in their total daily energy expenditure deficit or surplus. So whether they want to lose fat or gain muscle, essentially, in its most simplified form. So, for example, I'm going to put this client into a 15% deficit. I can create splits, and I'll show you how to do that shortly. But of course, you've got the 40, 30, 30, 30 here, and then we go add a split. And I can, of course, pick the days that I want it to be different. Now, you can cycle this on weekends, for example, if they want to have more flexibility on their weekends. You can have it just as one high day. It's whatever. It's up to you guys. You are the coach. Now, remember the data that you had previously, but you might want to put them in perhaps a more aggressive deficit. You might want to change their macro split for this. All right, and then we'll use that, and you can see there's a split there for them. You've got meal plan assignments. If you want to, you can assign a meal plan. This member, I'm going to put them on a phase 1 1700. I'm going to start date on Monday, and I won't set an end date for that one. I want it to continuously hing. You'll see it is in planned because it's going to kick off on Monday. If I want to assign one for today, I'll go with this one. And our start date is today. You will see that that one is there, and then the planned one will come into play there. I can add them to classes or sessions for this member. I can add them to any one of my classes. So for example, I'll add them to Burn. It's 4:45 and it's on these days. I can set the start date and the end date for that assignment. So I can start them on, let's start them today. End date will be, let's say it's a 21-day challenge, and so they're there. I can assign training plans. All right, let's pretend this member is online. I'm going to give them a body weight at home workout for my 21-day challenge, and it's going to start today. Again, I could have a planned one for the next 21 days or beyond that, and I can also review their completed workouts if I want. I can also add some extra workouts. So let's just say that this member is starting on Monday, but I want them to have a couple of workouts in the meantime that they can do before they start on the Monday, fixed sessions, for example. You can share workouts. Workouts are one-offs as opposed to a structured training plan. So I can access my workouts at any time versus my training plans, which of course are more structured in terms of a Monday through Thursday. I can also assign a script. Now, for example, you might want to have, for example, this is a dad's weight and food script, which just reminds them to track their food, reminds them to weigh in. Or you could have a more advanced, perhaps educational based script. So you could look at this one, for example. I'm going to assign that starting today. Okay. And if you want to view these at any time, you can, and I'll show you guys that through another video, which is scripts. But now you can see that my client is all set up completely with nutrition, training, meal plans done. It's assigned their classes. If they're joining your online or in the gym classes, no worries at all. And of course, you can also schedule other things such as consults. They've got their training plan. They've got some bonus workouts for them to do. And we're all ready to go, done and dusted in a matter of moments.